What's going on, guys? King Linus here. I just wanted to make a video about some cards, actually. There's a lot of different people that do it. They call it tech for talk, tech for stuff like that. Basically, they show you a card and they're like, why should it be good inside decks and stuff. Now, I actually I went through my videos and I deleted like 5 videos that I had where I actually picked out certain cards, most of them old school because I specialize in the old school. But it was 5 old school cards, or not 5, it was 5 videos about old school cards. And I was like, why did I stop that? So I decided to pick it back up again. And I'm actually going to be using old cards and then newer cards. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to try and do 3 cards. Each review is 3 cards. And we'll do like a monster, a spell, and trap. Alright, and we're gonna go through some old school cards just because I like old school cards, you know. I'm the type that, like, if they have like a 10-cent binder or something like that, I'll go through every single page. You know, I'll be looking for those 10-cent cards that people may not know much about, but you know, they're like awesome cards. So that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with number 32, Shark Drake. The reason I like this card, for y'all Mortal Kombat fans out there, it so reminds me of Scorpion's attack. How, like, he'll throw a spear at you, he'll get you, pull you close, smash the fuck out of you, kick you hard, make you fly that way, and throw out a spear again and pull you back in. For the old school games. But yeah, it just reminds me so much of that ability. Basically, he has 3 level 4s. He's a sea servant, so he's water. But basically, once per turn, when the attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, such as the graveyard, you can detach 1 Ixies from this card, special summon the destroyed monster. So after you've killed it already once, you can detach 1 Ixies from this card, special summon the destroyed monster on your opponent's side of the field in face of attack position. So they're basically getting the card back, but they lose 1,000 attack on it, and then this card can attack them again. If you do summon this way, this card can attack once again during this battle phase. So you swing, boom, discard, bring it back, swing again, boom. So I mean, you're able to do quite a bit of damage, especially if it's a low monster. So I mean, it's a really fast way to do some serious damage, do some serious beat. But it's just one of those cards that I wish, you know, would get a lot more play. And I was looking this up, and I was like 3 level 4s, so I was thinking maybe searchers or something like that. But it turns out you can actually run it with gadgets. Gadgets can make pretty good use of it, so MCO40, I mean, he runs gadgets, so I mean, that would be a decent card for his side deck. Alright, now for the trap, I picked Damage Gate. Now the reason I like Damage Gate is basically, anytime you take any battle damage, it doesn't matter if it's a lot or a little bit. Honestly, the more the better. I know that sounds bad, but you know, instead of like a negate attack, you can actually use better. You can actually use this card and get an effect off it. Now let's say you get hit by, let's just say Shark Drake. Alright, you get hit for 28. Now you took a huge gash, but I mean, you activate Damage Gate. Now Damage Gate, activate only when you take battle damage. Alright, special summon 1 monster from your grave with attack less than or equal to the amount of damage you took. So basically, you're going to be pulling like a huge, depending on how much damage you take, you're going to be pulling out a pretty decent sized monster. I've heard of Infernity decks running it. A friend of mine was telling me. He played a guy, and the way he used Damage Gate was anytime you take any bit of damage, because Infernos are very weak little monsters, you know, they get hit, and even if it's in the grave, Damage Gate gets their monster back, you know. So, I mean, there's great combos with it. If you run Infernities or anything like that, or any like low levels or stalls, whatever, that would be a great card to look into. Alright, and my spell for today is Kaiser Colosseum. The reason I like Kaiser Colosseum is it is a great card, especially for stall. I mean, I've played it with Insectors and it really slows them down. Especially if I'm doing my Valhalla Christie lock. You can't special summon, I have a 2800 of attack monster, and with Kaiser Colosseum on the field, you're only allowed 1 monster. Now people will, you know, they'll be like, okay, well I gotta find some way to ditch the Hornet. Well, I'll also use Macrocosmos, because so far this is the only metal card I have that actually affects Hornet. But, you know, or DD Crow. But that's going to be it for now. That'll be my 3 card for today. I'm gonna try and make more videos. If you guys like it, comment below, thumbs up, you know, the usual. I do like older cards, and I'm gonna try to incorporate more older cards just because I like those. But hopefully, you know, you guys like this, and I'll make a series out of it. Alright? So let me know what you guys think, and that'll be it for now. Alright? Peace.